Hello, my friends. We've signed a new scout and assigned it to a patron. The season is going remarkably well. It's almost like I'm afraid to bring you back to record today's episode because it's like when you're... Gotta love when the intro gets interrupted by a screaming child. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Where was I? It's gone really well, and I'm afraid that you're here that it's not gonna. But let's go take a look. Roll the intro. All right, my friends, I had you on this screen because there wasn't really anything. I didn't feel like there was a safer place to put you to where you couldn't see what was going on. But I'm just going to show you now. I'm just going to boom. Like, as a content creator, my initial worry, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Like, my initial worry is people are going to go like, oh, you know, he's been, what is it called? Like, save scumming, where like you just keep saving until you win. That's not the case. I don't have time to do that. It's been unbelievable. We've not changed a single thing. We've played the exact same system we played last go around, and we've not lost a game. So you last saw us here. This game, I felt so much better because this was the game where our wingbacks just dominated, right? Scoring all 3 goals. But Yob getting a 7th minute and then and it was like they were passing it back and forth. It was beautiful. It was beautiful to watch. Like ping it across, smash it home. Ping it across, smash it home. Like just going back and forth. 3-0 in the 33rd minute, and then we cruised. We did set up a friendly. There are these random gaps. I think it's for international windows. So we're trying to earn some money. So can we play a rival, bigger team? You know, something like that. So we booked a friendly because I kind of noticed really late. I guess the saying, yep. And, you know, we're just like sizing them up for the game down here. That's essentially what we're doing. We played some rotational players, got some match sharpness up, stuff like that. You know, DVV getting a start, 43rd minute gets a goal, whatever. I'm not too fussed that we lost. We still got, I don't understand why the fixtures thing resets every single time. We got 4,000 people to show up for that on short notice. You know, maybe if we booked it in advance, they would have sold more tickets. Then we go back into league play. We draw with Crotone. They scored in the 16th minute. We come back. Eob again on quite the run of form here, and not really. His determination's going up. That's about it. Not ideal, but like he's got 4 goals in 8 games on a 7.35. I don't understand. It says his training has been going well. I'm like, what? Where was that? Here? No. Yes. And then we had it was 1-1 draw in the second half. They had a man sent off, and we immediately get a penalty because we went a little bit wider against 10 and attacking. 2-1, feeling pretty good, and then Ryan Cassidy smashes one home. Brodic with a brace here. I mean, we played all right, you know, like nothing outstanding. He had Romano on a 7.7 and Brosco on a 7.0. Quite good. Pescata, a 3-1. They scored it was like the 26th second of the game. It was ridiculous. Like opening kickoff, I'm like, okay, and then they smashed it home. And I'm like, oh no. But we came right back on a set piece, and Mario De Marino, it was a smash. It was a thunder smash. Eob getting another goal. Rossi with a goal on an 8.3 with yellow. Then we host Frosinone. 8,100 people show up. Not bad. 4-2. We scored in the 7th minute. They come back and equalize. We get to the second half. We score in the 62nd minute. And then it was 3-1. Brosco getting another goal. And then it was, 3-2 at that point. And then Cassidy puts it away. Kind of, you know, on the break. They're pushing to try and, you know, equalize. And he finishes them off in the 91st minute. We played another friendly because we had another break against Castellarano, which is a much smaller team. Again, you know, we rotated a bunch of players in, get some match sharpness up. The thing that I'm most intrigued by is with only 3 subs, it now makes it really, really hard. Because, like, what I've noticed working is playing the same players, right? Like, obviously, you've got injuries or anything like that, but, like, I want to try and keep our, like, you'll notice, last 5 games, lots of green, average rating, lots of green. You want to keep these guys playing together if you can. But that makes it really hard to get any kind of match sharpness out of the ones down here, you know, in those 12, because you only get 3 subs, which again, I know is normal, but I feel like I'm wondering for next season, wherever we're at, Serie B, I don't think it's going to be in Serie C. But if we go to Serie A or Serie B, do these just need to be more of like younger youth prospects? Because you have an 18, like you would in any other league with 7 subs of regular players, right? Rotational players, whatever. And then the remaining 5 are kind of youth prospects. Is that the idea? Because, right, like I'm trying to loan Zimbardi out and Tartaglione. We can't get them in games. There's just not enough, right? It's not like we're beating teams 7-0 in the first half where we could swap 3 players in and get them match sharpness and get them some game time. So I'm kind of thinking for next season we might change up our structure a little bit. Again, a lot of these guys aren't expecting to play, right? But it's just, I kind of feel like we'd be better served by having the likes of Barba in rather than like Veroni, more of those youth players who can also still, well, he can't, but if you have like a 19-year-old, they could also get under 20 games where they're still getting game time. I don't know. It's just been kind of interesting. Today, I'm going to change it up. We were going to do Catanzaro and Cesena. Catanzaro is in 18th. Sassuolo is in 3rd, and we are unexpectedly in 2nd. So we're going to play those 2 games. Then the next episode will be, I think, probably Cesena, and then Parma. I mean, that's a massive freaking game. Massive game. Oh, I just want to remind you. If we could somehow get past Parma, it's 500 grand. 500 grand. We have brought in 1 additional transfer, actually a staff member and a transfer. Jakob Hoystrup joins us as a scout. That wasn't the actual name. We've just nicknamed him. Okay. We need another scout. He's pretty good in comparison to the rest of our scouting squad. He's 1.25 reputation, my friends. 11, 13, and 11. Pretty tasty. So welcome to the team, Jakob. Actually, Jakob, thank you for being a longtime supporter of the channel, but welcome to Reggio Audace FC Reggiana. That's the staff, and we've brought in Lorenzo Nazabielli for the future. Okay, my thinking here is he's 19. Now he's going to be 20 next season. He looked a decent enough prospect that, like, I thought, okay, we might be able to loan him out, or we could loan Santopolo out. Now, I like having Santopolo around because he's been improving, and I'm trying to get him mentoring so his determination will go up, and maybe like his personality become more determined and work rate and stuff like that. But it gives us an option to where now we have, if you look here, he's slightly better, right? I just think, Santopolo has higher. No, their potential is pretty much the same. So it gives us another option to where we could loan one of them out. We now have a starting keeper, a cup keeper, and like an emergency backup youth keeper, and then we could loan out Santopolo in the second half of the season. It's kind of what I'm thinking, because I want to get him some game time. Again, he's played in some, probably under 20 games. I think he's allowed to do that. But we want to keep him going here, and get him in the mix to where his development isn't stifled. So that's why we signed Lorenzo. $475 a week. He's worth 22.5 grand, people. I mean, that's big money around these parts. It's a whole 1 grand more than Santopolo. But that's where we're at. We're 400 grand in the hole, as you do at this level. I think that's really all I need to show you. Let's go beat Catanzaro. I just look at that. That is absurd. Again, I don't know if getting promoted is a great idea. I mean, it'd be a great idea financially, right? Like, we'd get 2.5 million out of the deal. But it's almost like, do you get promoted too soon? But nonetheless, the board is delighted, people. A plus, lads. Everybody's loving it. Let's freaking go. I never know. It's always like, if I stop recording, I hit continue and it's immediately the next set of games where we can just go straight to the match review. If I don't and I record through, it's like, oh, the game's not until 4 hours from now, whatever. So it's how it goes. We are favored, as you might expect, against a club that is I didn't even look at their record. 1-3-4 with a -5 goal differential. I'm going to show you all this, and we're going to get smashed today. Cassidy and Bradish up top. That's kind of our starting two now. Scapini is down to an impact sub because, well, yeah, I think we timed the contract right. It's a good value for the money. I love him to death. He's been amazing for us, right? 15 goals, 16 goals, unbelievable. It was just when he wanted an extension, I was like, I don't think that's wise. DVV has recovered his strength. We had him on strength rehab. Okay, so now let's go. Well, yes. Work on your passing, mate. Oh, no. How about your ball control? Because it's pretty poor. It's the Cassie and Bradish show is really what it comes down to. Dan Marino's going to get a start today. It's his third one of the season. He's fallen off a little bit in ability in comparison. He's 21, to be fair. Roberts is still here. He just came back, I believe, from international duty. So he's had 7 starts in a row on a 704, doing quite well. So Dan Marino comes in. Dosenia, Brosco, Zulz, who has 3 clean sheets. Look at that. Ooh. Oh, the first touch. I already looked at it. It's still a 1. It's not, like, he hasn't been here long enough to have actually, like, 2 data points. But I'll show you. I promise I'll show you. Zambataro, Labuti, Rossi, Romano, Anacardi. No. There we go. We want that defense setup here. Although you could argue against 18th, you might not need it as much. We're going to leave it as is. This is how we've played. It's gone well. Don't mess with a good thing. Barba is going to be on the bench. No, he's not. That's a lie. Cortezi had been injured. Barba can now go. I was trying to put him in shop window a little bit. I guess we'll keep him up for, I think he's mentoring at the moment with some of his esteemed teammates. They're going 4-3-3 or 4-1-4-1, depending on your perspective. Pick up where you left off, lads. Our assistant has been crushing it with the team talk, so gonna let him do his thing. We'll respect them as much as you never want to play anybody down. I want to win. I don't care about stats. I don't like downplaying an opponent. That just seems. Do you do that? Let me know in the comments right now. Pause the video. It's like, do you think it impacts the game if you say something like that? Like, do you think your squad can hear you talking to the journalist in the tunnel? I just think it's a bad idea to be like, like, we should be able to beat them. They're in 18th, we're in second. Like, well, we probably shouldn't really be in second, but we are. Why are we nervous, boys? I thought that was going to be oh, see, this is every time I bring you back. I'm assuming it's an animation error. I've been telling you he's been playing so well, and he gets sent up for straight red. That's a tad annoying. You could say. So mad. It got rid of our nerves. I should probably go counter, but we've gotten a result with 10 doing balanced. Yeah, they're in 18th. Yeah. Let's go ahead and get a red card. Fan-freaking-tastic. And now he's going to miss the Sassuolo game, and Favelli's going to be tired. But anyway, as I was saying, do you ever downplay an opponent like that? Do you think it helps to be like, no, we should go smash them? Like, does it give the team confidence or anything like that? That was a pretty good save by Zulz. Corner kick. I thought that said Malta. Like, you're named after. That's amazing. Icardi. All my enthusiasm's gone. I'm trying to, like, you never as a content creator want to be like, yay, but it's like, guys, red card early in the first half. That was a pretty good save. But okay, come on, boys. They've had a clear-cut chance and a half chance, but we're value for money here. Rossi to nobody. I mean, it was generally. Brasco says, I'll do it. Oh, I thought that was going to go in. The angle was odd there. The center back connection tries to smash one home for us. We have had more shots. We are playing well, I guess you could argue, with 10. Labuti's been quite error prone. Well, he's all by myself. Don't wanna be. We can still get a result. We're doing well. So yeah, I agree with that. I'm gonna say, he doesn't believe me. He doesn't believe. He's like, man, there's 10 of us. Okay, I'm running. I'm making the runs by myself. Okay, don't you dare get sent off a card. Oh, is this gonna be the red card show? Red card show. Articulate that. Is that what's gonna happen? The red card show? Come on, get their center back set off. Make it even. Make it even, referee. No. Oh, I thought that kind of light jog by Romano. I was like, is he gonna 2-footed lunge him? Is that what's gonna happen? Oh, Cassie comes back and collects. He's gonna take on the world. He takes it out wide. Oh, referee calls. Apparently I don't get to decide these days. What is going on with that? Can we hold on, friends? I mean, like, it was, bottom corner. It's pretty good. Pretty good. And immediately we get nervous. Riddle me that. Riddle me that. Why are you immediately nervous? We're up 1-0. Is it the pressure of, oh, we're up now. Are we going to concede? Oh, top of the box. Yeah. Oh! I was waiting for the replay. It looked, maybe the goalkeeper ran into the post, but it definitely looked like the netting fluttered there. That's a flutter, in case you run aware. Ooh, foot down, nobody there. Oh, he plays it out. Oh, they're banging on the door, people. They're banging on the door. Oh, look at the back line. 6.4, 6.4, 6.6. Not. And it jumps right back up. Of course it does. Oh, they must have had somebody standing in front of the keeper. Or maybe when the ball was played. I don't know what happened there. Kirwan, you know what? You got a level head on you, mate. You come play a little more defensive. Lovely stuff. That's our second sub. It said Labuti had been making a lot of mistakes. We don't need the attacking thrust, as you know, as you do. And then our last sub, we're gonna take a you take the yellow, the nervous, or the guy who hasn't played as much but is also nervous. And then who do you bring on? I think we're gonna take the yellow off. Moretti is gonna get a game. Oh, I thought about changing to defensive. If there was ever a time, oh, he just ran right past him. Favelic, and don't. No, it's a Cardi. Oh, wrong button. Oh, wrong button. Are you ready for us to concede? Can you feel it coming? I can feel it coming. I can feel it coming, boys. They brought on an attacking fullback for a young fullback at the very end of the game. That seems like a thing you probably should have done a little bit earlier, my friends. We have somehow survived for how long? What, a 24th minute? Whatever that is. 65, 67 minutes, something like that. With 10, and we've earned a penalty on the counter to maintain second. Are you serious? Are you serious? Half a week's wages, $1,000. Come on, son. We've won 5 straight. Let's go take on Sassuolo in 3 days. You see, I forgot Sassuolo is a local rival. So they're in excellent form. We're in excellent form. They're 5 points clear of us. They'd love, obviously, to get a win here. We would take a draw. Favelli comes in, my friends. We took a day of rest. The only swap is Favelli coming in, obviously, for Zambataro, who goes off of the bench, and in comes Barba, who shouldn't be that far down, but he is. And Roberts is back in, De Marino coming back onto the bench. So I guess there was more than one change, but I do track those things, but 4-2-3-1 looks like a slightly higher line, doesn't it? Because we're sitting back here comfortably in the 18. They seem to be pushed up. Go prove a point. Oh ho ho, assistant, I love you. Put on a show every time. Yeah, sure. He's had 3. Yeah, 7.8 in the last 3. That's pretty good for the defensive midfielder. Yes, I'm happy with Brosco. I think we'll be fine. I mean, it's not... Yeah, he did have a goal every 2 games, Diab did, and he had been playing exceptionally well. I was going to say, well, his training hasn't been exceptionally well, but I guess he's done all right. He just had to get settled in. You know, once he got the partnership with Labuti, things were fantastic. Here's the ball forward. Bradic wins it. Thanks for passing it straight to us. That looks like some of our goalkeeper distribution in years gone by. Brosco. Labuti plays it back. Oh, they're closing down quite a bit. Okay, plays it. Okay. 1 first touch. Amazing. The distribution needs work, people. And he's complaining about me putting him on distribution training. Don't give up a... That's fine. Are we still... Key highlights. Okay. It's like, I don't think we're extended. That just seems like a really random... Okay. The right side of our attack, their left side, looks a bit knackered. Let's go with some get creative. Okay, Brosco doesn't feel... He's not into the arts. He's not feeling very creative. That's Favelli. He needs some help, people. He's 2-on-1 here. Oh, it was too easy. Jens Odgaard. I'm guessing he's not Italian. I don't know what told me, but that's just a hunch. That's not much. Oh my. Aggressive. Show me something else. Okay, he's motivated. I'm not gonna touch it. He's motivated. I believe in you. Okay, we got. I mean, it's as good as you can get it, right? You get all motivated players coming out of the half, except he's on his point. And Rossi, a minute in, collects a yellow. Lovely. Good stuff there. Okay, Favelli's teetering on the edge. Oh boy, Traore. Oh, okay. Rossi pings it. Who's he got? He's got Cassidy. Oh, does his man in with the touch. But the finish. We have, of course, we're back to having a clear-cut chance, and them having 2 half chances and winning. Rossi can't get past the second man, I guess is what we'd call that. But he gets it back. They can't get past the first man. It was kind of poor, to be honest with you. Okay, Favelli is on struggle central. Oh, okay, let's see how this highlight turns out. Then we're... Don't trust our goalkeeper. See, this is what I'm talking about. What is that? What? Like, that wasn't even near any human being wearing white. That's gonna be a goal. Oh, it's not, my friends. Favelli's got to come out. I gave him a chance. People. Oh, it's poor out there. Oh, it's poor. We're gonna do this. Accardi, you're on a 6.3. I love you, brother, but you're not doing well. Veroni, come in and wreck some people. Send a message. Start the counterattack. Demand more. Oh, we fired him up now. Okay. Oh, and I gotta tell Rossi to not get sent off. Ease off your tackles, mate. Yeah, okay. Dribble more. That's fine. You're fine. All right. I feel like we kind of have to go for it. Who do we bring in to go for it? He immediately gets a yellow. That's just like, that's what I told him to go send a message, so I guess he was just listening to me. Labuti's tired. I think you got to bring on a striker. I think we're going to try this. Probably not the best of ideas, but we're just going to tell him, mate, just be a target man. Just be a target man. Just win the ball in the air. That's all I got. It's probably not going to work changing up the system like this. If we could somehow nick a goal here, it would be massive. Last little bit. Push forward, lads. Come on! A highlight. Even if it's not for us. Oh, just nothing. Yeah, I think that's fair. Based on the attributes, or the ratings, that's fair. Mind games. He said something nice. I was like, yeah, like, it's always nice to get a compliment. Did they lose? The good news is everybody at the top, meaning us and Escoli, I guess, lost. So we gave up 3 points to the team that's chasing us. That's not ideal. Again, I'm not expecting us to get promoted. I'm just not. So the fact that we're in the mix, again, if our target is 45 points, with 10 games in, we are halfway there. We will take that. Now, do we want to keep pressing on? Sure, we do. But I'm not going to complain that we've had quite the win streak cut short here. Do I show you Sasania next? I guess I do, because this, and then we've got essentially the winter break here. So yeah, let's do next episode will be Sasania, and then we'll play a bunch of games, and I'll update you on how that goes, and then we'll play Parma. And then if we could get there, 500 grand would be huge, because we're probably going to be 500 grand in the hole, if not more, by that point. We'll probably be like 700 in the hole by that point. So 500 grand would be massive. Let's go, people. Hit the like button. Thanks for watching. See you then.